John Crittenden. And in the real estate community, Barry has taken leadership roles in several professional organizations. He's currently a vice president of the Hudson Gateway Association of Realtors, the Professional Association of Realtors, which covers the counties of Westchester, Rockland, Putnam, and Orange. He also holds several leadership positions in the New York State Association of Realtors and the National Association of Gay and Lesbian Realtors, including being the chairman of the Fair Housing and Cultural Diversity Committee of the New York State Association. In these positions, he has engaged in significant lobbying efforts throughout the state of New York to promote legislation to expand human rights, including that of marriage equality. In regard to the Loft, our recipient has demonstrated a long-standing personal commitment to our organization. He has served as a member of the board of directors in past years, and he's also a regular participant in our activities, and he also, through his organization, his business, is a frequent supporter of Loft activities. For those of you who know Barry, my introduction is just a brief explanation of why he deserves this award. More than an ally, we consider him a friend. When somebody needs Barry's help, he oftentimes says how, when, and where, without question. And for this, we recognize him this year as our 2016 Loft Ally.
If I'm going to be honored, I'm going to be seen. So what a great job the Loft has done here this evening. Let's have a round of applause for all the people that organized, Judy and Scott, and everyone that was responsible, and my friend Selwyn, all the people that were responsible for such a great gala dinner for 2016. Fantastic job tonight. And where's my friend Mike? Mike Schmitz. Did you hear that statement from your partner, James, about getting ready for marriage? Did you hear that? That's, as among your closest friends, that's the first I've heard of that, so congratulations. I am humbled to be here this evening. Indeed, as I look around the room, I am joined by many individuals who are as deserving of this recognition. They too have worked hard as allies to the Loft and as advocates for our community. I want to thank my friend Jim Heyer for his warm introduction. Jim himself has been a tireless volunteer for the Loft and other causes, many that we share. I want to thank my friends, family, fellow realtors, and my husband, John, thank you for the stool, that are here tonight to share this award with me. I want to mention especially my family that drove down from Connecticut to join us this evening. I'd also like to thank Edie Windsor for her being here this evening and recognize her courage to face what did not seem possible just a few short years ago. She has made marriage equality possible for all of us. I want to recognize and thank Congresswoman Nita Lowey. Nita has been a long-time friend of mine, and Nita has been a champion of our causes, and no voices has been heard louder for LGBT rights than Nita Lowey. But Nita has done more, and I'd like to share with you one of my favorite stories about her. When I decided to run for Eastchester town board in 2006, Nita Lowy was there to help. We thought at one point that we would use Barry Kramer, standing tall for Eastchester. But that wouldn't have worked out too well. Some of you may recall that Eastchester was one of the first towns to adopt domestic partner benefits, only to rescind them a short time later. This issue, among others, prompted me to run for town board in a town that, quite frankly, does not elect too many Democrats. I'll always recall that chilly fall morning when Nita Lowy volunteered to help me serve coffee in front of our local CVS on Garth Road. Even then, she recognized the importance of electing local candidates that shared her values. I think she was hoping that the coffee would energize our local residents and hope that they would vote for me. I'm so pleased to be recognized as an ally to the Loft. Over the years, I've been dedicated to the programs of the Loft and committed to its success. My years on the board of directors were rewarding, and I'm proud of my contributions. When we operated Choice Travel, not too much of a deviation from Westchester Choice Realty, John and I were able to sponsor our sunset cruises that not only provided a great night of cruising, but also funding to, not that kind of cruising, but funding to assist the Loft's programs. We have been there from the Loft, as the Loft has been there for us and the entire LGBT community. We've sponsored and attended events, and yes, I remember that black stairway on Grove Street and people like Dominic Fulvio and other folks that James mentioned earlier. We have been there whenever we could to help the Loft. As an ally to the Loft, I've advocated for issues that are important to all of us. John and I advocated for the Domestic Partner Registry, established under former County Executive Andy Spano. In fact, we were fourth to get our certificate. We fought hard for the establishment of the Westchester County Human Rights Commission. Andrea Stewart-Cousins, for those of you who saw her, she was here a little while ago, and she's what we consider the mother of the Human Rights Commission. And her support for our community. And I'm proud of my tenure as commission member and later as chairman. Like many of you, we advocated for gay marriage, and we were the first couple to receive a marriage license in the town of Eastchester. Yes, the same town that rescinded domestic partner benefits just a few years before. Now, my friends sitting in the far corner there, Jose and Noel, they were in line with us in Eastchester, and they say that I pushed them out of the way so that I could be first. Yes, I did. I've continued to fight for equality in my work as a realtor. Several realtors are here tonight, and I've taken an active role in advocating for fair housing and cultural diversity. The theme for tonight's event is unity. Nita, you earlier mentioned Congressman John Lewis, and it's interesting, I have a quote from him. Georgia Congressman John Lewis spoke of unity recently at the 2016 Human Rights Campaign National Gala held in Washington. He said, and I quote, "We are part of a powerful effort to remind human beings of their own humanities, to create a society based on simple justice, one that values the dignity and the worth of every human being. We are working to build the beloved community, and in this nation and around the world, so we can leave a legacy of love, unity, and peace. We all share in John Lewis's vision." I'm pleased that my husband John has shared this journey with me. Our passion for advocacy and fighting for what's important has led us to join hands in the path for the past 24 years. I actually thought it was 25, and some of you may have seen a recent post on Facebook, but John was quick to correct me that he's only had to put up with me for 24 years, and there's no guarantee to a 25th. Again, I want to applaud the Loft for all its good work and express my sincere gratitude for tonight's award. Like all of you, the Loft has been a part of making our lives better, contributing more to us than we could ever give back. So thank you so much. I'm honored and humbled to be your awardee tonight. Thank you.
Congratulations, John. Congratulations, Gary.